Good morning, Vietnam. Let's go deeper into this jet fuel hoax story. So here you have commercial airplanes.
Engines end up on commercial airliners, where they allow enormous aircraft like the Boeing 747 to perform extraordinary maneuvers and reach.
Yeah, so the turbine, the Schauberger turbines here. When I see the jet fighters, army jet fighters, sometimes you see some you see post combustion here. So here they you see something, and I was thinking many years that this is an effect when you push the air in at certain speed. Something happens in the air and it becomes plasma. It becomes plasma. Okay, and I stumbled yesterday on this video where they will test this Schauberger turbine jet engine. They will push it to the limit in speeds that you will never use in a commercial passenger airplane, but they do push them. They do push them where when they conceive them, when they test the limits of them. So let's continue.
Unprecedented speeds. To be sure of this high performance, however, manufacturers put new engines through several extreme and intense trials.
So this is, they are talking about passenger planes, and this is one of their turbines, free energy turbines, and when it is pushed to very high speed, which you will not use when you travel, there is the appearance of this blue light effect. I think it's an effect of the plasma, of the velocity of the air getting so fast that plasma appears. It is plasma. It is a state of the matter, another state of the matter which appears here. So I was thinking the jet fighters, the army jet fighters, they have this phenomena appearing, and it is possible, I say it's possible. When this happens, you can put some inflammable something, you know, to have it burn and add to this free energy Schauberger, add the rocket effect. And it's in post combustion in the planes. You can use it in the short term, like you cannot use it for long term. Maybe this is to get very high speeds, you know. They add to the plane effect, to the Schauberger effect, they add the rocket boosting effect, you know, so they can get to this Mach 3 and Mach Mach 4, and I don't know where they are now, to get very high speed. So there must be they can use it in a very short time, because the fuel they will use will go very fast, that they will put here, that will give them like rocket thrust plus of this free energy. And also maybe the limitation of the material here, since you push these stuffs to the limit and this plasma appear, you cannot keep this state indefinitely. Maybe the material inside, the metals and stuff, they are subjected to very high stress, so this must be used maybe limited in time. And I said it's possible that you can inject here something to add the rocket effect. Okay, it's possible, but there is no place in those jet fighters to carry a huge quantity or something. So the idea is this is free energy. The moment you start it, you just keep collapsing the air, and it is a free energy Schauberger device. That's the main idea. So we're going to play it again and see how this plasma appears.
However, manufacturers put new engines through several extreme and intense trials.
It's a blue. It's blue, it's plasma.
Procedures for a jet engine are exceptionally rigorous, as the engineer.
Okay, jump to something else, not these guys. Okay, here they are dismantling a 380 Airbus, big plane, new, but since the economy is bad, they are dismantling one, and this is what they will say.
Has to follow similar steps. The first job is to wash the outside of the aircraft thoroughly to rid it of any salts that could cause corrosion. Next, technicians are tasked with draining all the aircraft's fluids, mainly from the hydraulic system. This fluid is hazardous to the environment, so it must be carefully disposed of in line with the local regulations. Fuel tanks are emptied and flushed, and engine oil and any water on board are also drained.
Okay, did you see? So they show you when they flush the fluids, the hydraulic fluids, and then when it comes to the fuel,
from the hydraulic system,
you don't see the fuel tanks.
Hazardous to the environment,
the fuel
so
and the fuel tanks.
Carefully disposed of in line with the local regulations.
Hydraulic
fuel
fluid,
tanks are emptied and flushed, and engine oil and any water tanks.
Fuel tanks, and then there is no fuel tanks. You don't see them. You don't see the fuel. Okay.
With the local regulations. Fuel tanks are emptied and flushed, and engine oil and any water on board are also drained. Now the air.
Okay, see, there was they talked about something, but apparently those fuel tanks are like Madame Colombo. You know, we know she's here, but we never see her. Yeah, we know she exists, that Colombo has a wife, but we never see her. Okay, what we can say again, this is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner when it was made, you know, documentary about it, and here you will see a stress test of the wings, where there is your supposedly there is fuel. You're gonna see your fucking wings. Okay, a lot of blah blah how they made the plane, a lot of problem with the manufacturing of from different countries, blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, blah blah, screws and stuffs. And testing the wings. Here you can see here they will test the wings by pulling them with cables and testing the maximum you know, stress on them. Open your eyes if there is tanks, this is fuel tanks, dumb buses. Okay, so they are testing the structure, the maximum tension. You will have damn buses. I don't even want to talk. Look, open your eyes. Open your eyes. This is a wing. Cables, pulling, testing the limits. It has to be wing, it has to be flexible, it has to be. You see?
Layers of their revolutionary composite material began to pull apart. But after months of study,
this is how they test the wings. Wings are for flying, they are not for carrying weight. They fly. They have to make the whole stuff fly. So they find like there is a problem with their new material, so they had to add something in the engineering to modify to make it stronger. So they added some titanium bars and everything just to keep these wings able to manage the stress. Okay. Fuel in the wings. Damn buses. Okay, what was this one? Okay, here they are testing the shit here. Okay, they will throw water inside. Water, like when you fly high, there is rain, there is clouds, humidity, stuffs. They have to go inside. Okay, throwing water inside the stuff while it is running. Okay, beautiful object. It's a beautiful technology. They are lighting here, strong light. You can see through here. Okay, this is the spotlight, and we see the light here, so they can see and study. Okay, beautiful object. This is why they are the safest shit to travel. They are beautiful object, free energy object. It makes UFO ridiculous. UFO anti-gravity and all this, it seems ridiculous compared to Schauberger flying like birds, you know. It's much more beautiful. Safest. This is why it's safest. This is why your railways never developed in the USA, because you have this free energy stuffs taking you everywhere. Okay, no need for railways and you know, put those in the nature and stopping animal from crossing and everything, since you can fly for free energy. Okay, let's go to the bullshitters now. Okay, you will find this kind of video. I have been through a bunch where you find like schmucks buying turbines of planes. Usually it's the APU, it's the turbine that produces energy. It is in the tail. Okay, you don't see it. They always take them out of the plane before scrapping them. It is the most expensive stuff. This and the engines, that they are the Schauberger free energy turbines. And there is video where those guys, they test, like they have the time, they have to buy the time and to put it here and show you how it works. And the idea is to show you fire, like there is stuff. Open your eyes. Okay, look this guy, look. This guy, his hobby is to buy an APU and to test it on you know, for nothing, just for the sake, okay, of doing it. Okay, look, open your eyes. Okay, they put you some flame source here. If you believe this shit is okay, like flame just getting from this point here and not around, okay, look at this. What is this? What is this? It is their hobby, just to spin an APU to start it. Look at the flame. By the way, the APU are in the back of the tail. They are not supposed to but let's say it's an APU. Maybe it's they would say it's jet engine stuff or something, fighter jet. Okay, some pyrotechnic has been happening here. So they put something flammable here and they spin the turbine, and there is this chemical that they put spit on the floor. Okay, and now they have to turn it off. This is to bullshit you guys. The fires, and they are burning fuel, a lot of fuel and blah blah. If you are okay with this, if you are okay with the flame getting out just here at the end and not everywhere and stuff, I have seen a ridiculous video. I just chosen the most ridiculous one. Okay, and now they're gonna stop it. He said, okay, cut this fire here. It's okay, it's okay. We bullshitted them. Okay, and the guy come up with this, you know. Who are those people? One of these people. Okay. See the bullshit? Super. If you believe this shit, if you believe some pyrotechnic shit drops here and you are okay with this, you are dumb. You are dumb. You believe this is an engine, how it works, you know. Okay, so let's go to the other guys. The same shit here. Same shit. Okay, the same bullshitter in there. They have time to buy in some turbines, you know, and play with it. Who they are, I don't know. Though we guess sloping shoulder here, T-Rex arm. You know who they are? Yeah. Yeah, there is another YouTube channel for this. I'm just yeah. I will not exceed my expertise. Okay, so the same stuff. They speed the stuff. They start it. Yeah, started wearing flippers here, having time to buy this and to just turn it for nothing. They just turn it and show you, you know. He brings some water here. I think it's water, look. And still, again, look the flame, how it comes. Some pyrotechnic stuff, and then he gonna extinguish it with some water, so to not get too much or something, you know. What he's doing, this motherfucker. Yeah, short arms, T-Rex arms, no shoulder, under the crotch. Yes, so yeah, look at the flame under. It's the same shit as the others, you know. Then he put this cannot be. He's putting the water, this guy, and then they turn it off. They give you just a little bit like this. Okay, many stuffs. Let's check the time on this stuff. How do you see? The time 14 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, I'm getting too close to the limit. Remember 9/11, it was also about fuel melting metal, but we say they cannot melt. We bullshitted ourselves also, and fuel getting to building 7 make it collapse. Also they put it in the sandwich of 9/11. That was it for today. See you next time. Stop.